Hello guys, Photon Blaze here with another countdown video. So, after making a top 5 of the characters I want to see in the newest Smash Brothers, I thought, why not make another video but with stages? Sadly, I couldn't think of 5 of them, but I could think of 3. And this top 5 character video is in the description below, unless some stupid YouTube update happens. Anyway, let us begin. So in Sonic Generations, if you've played that game, there was a DLC for the Casino Night Zone, which was a minigame sort of thing. I think this would be a fantastic stage. It could be large like Brawl's Newport City. You could have multiple platforms and ramps of sorts like in Sonic the Hedgehog 2's Casino Night. And then have the large pinball machine from Generations, where players can fight and sometimes exit the pinball into the other areas with the platforms and such. Anyway, it would be a very interesting stage. Now this stage has a slight problem, but I'll say what that is after how awesome this would be. So, if you know, in The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds, Link can turn himself into a wall painting and travel through walls to get to the Dark World or to solve puzzles and such. What if Sakurai and the team implemented that into Smash Bros, with every character being a 2D wall painting? Here's the problem that I was talking about earlier, but it is more of a Sakurai problem. Sakurai doesn't have the time to make models for every character for these wall paintings. Still, it would be very cool nevertheless.
1.
And lastly, number 1, from the newest Pokemon games, Pokemon X and Pokemon Y, Lysandre Labs. So if you have played through the new games, your goal, as you should know if you've played through the new games, obviously, is to stop Lysandre and Team Flare from controlling the legendary Xerneas or Yveltal, and using the ultimate weapon. Lysandre has his own labs through a secret door in his cafe, so how about a multi-stage in one stage? You know, like Brawl's Castle Siege, where it switches between places. So, you start off inside the cafe. It's just plain, no stage hazards or anything. It's peaceful. Like a cafe should, hopefully. And after a while, it switches to inside Lysandre Labs, where there are multiple panels, like in the first room of Lysandre Labs in X and Y. These panels could push the player, these panels do push the player around, and it's basically a big room that has become a puzzle. These panels in Smash 4 could move around the players as they fight, to make the stage be challenging. Lastly, it switches into one more room. This room is the ultimate weapon room, where Xerneas or Yveltal awaken out of their cocoon or tree respectively. After they awaken, they stand around for a bit, do their roaring sometimes, and eventually do a stage hazard. Yveltal doing its Oblivion Wing, firing a medium-sized red laser across the entire stage that can't be avoided easily unless you fly towards the very ends of the stage quickly. And obviously the Oblivion Wing is going to come down, you know, it's not going to be sideways like that Palkia Spatial Run, you know, that large beam that flew across the stage. Anyway, he could do this Oblivion Wing twice, you know, one going one way, and right when you think Yveltal's done, it's a trap, and another one goes the other way. Xerneas, meanwhile, could charge up using Geomancy, and then fire a large moonblast down towards the ground, sort of like a spirit bomb. And if you've played Super Smash Flash 2, and you have used Goku, or you fought Goku, and he used his Final Smash, and then he used the spirit bomb, that's what I'm kind of basing it on. But the question is, should Xerneas and Yveltal be separate on versions? Example, you know, Xerneas on the Wii U, and Yveltal on the 3DS, or should they be randomized to make an appearance, like Dialga, Palkia, and the others in Spirit Healer? Personally, I like the randomized idea. But the only problem I have with this is that, you know, a while back, they confirmed that picture of Xerneas got his back to Pikachu or whatever, and, you know, he had, you know, it was like a sky kind of place, you know, it wasn't indoors, so I don't know if he's probably a, assist trophy. Number 3 was Sonic Generations Casino Night Zone. Number 2 was the Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds wall stage. Hopefully Sakurai can come up with a better name if he decides to do that. And number 1 was Pokemon X and Y's Lysandre Labs. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and or subscribe as you wish. This is Photon Blaze, over and out.